Again, this is Tristan Schmidt. This is my submission for Lab 2, going over UV mapping. This one was it was different than the last two labs that we've had. Good, different, definitely a lot more complicated. I felt I definitely struggled with these ones a little bit more, but I think I got it down at the very end. There's a couple things that I need to improve on for sure, but let's just walk through them. So here's the hammer. Um, Click on that so you can see the UV map. So yeah, this one hammer was a lot easier than the chair was, and I'll kind of show that. Um, the only problem I had with the hammer was that I have these red spaces up at the top here, and I'm not sure why they're appearing, because as you can see, I cut it straight down the middle here, and it only does it on this side. So I don't know why it's only doing it on this side, not on this side. Because the map looks good. I think if I were to map a texture to it though, it would be messed up in those areas. Um, so yeah, so I'm not exactly sure how to fix that. But everything else mapped really well. I have the sides here scaled because that's should be the only thing that can't be mapped just from that. But for some reason, again, it's doing this weird thing. But yeah, so that's the hammer. There's the UV map for it. And yeah, this one didn't take too long. Again, it felt a lot easier than the chair. But speaking of the chair, we'll take a look at that now. Um, so yeah, chair definitely took a little bit longer, and that was mostly because of the legs. The legs were pretty confusing because it wasn't just a simple split down the middle here. I had to go back in, select the specific faces on the sides that were red that I had to flip, and then all of these individual faces that are on the top here, which you can see kind of in the model here. Now that does kind of cause an overlap here, which I don't if I even if I rotated this, it would still do that. So I'm not exactly sure how I could fix that. But yeah, so these are all of the um, layouts for the legs. These are all 1/2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, half, and then 4. So 4 legs. And then easiest part was the cylinders. I just deleted the top and bottom parts of it because you don't see that. So it's just a simple, wrap around there. And then this is the head of the chair up here. This guy, pretty straightforward. Just did a split down the middle, did a clean cut, and then did each face individually. Well, not individually, but these two together, these two, and then stitched them like that. Same thing for here. And yeah, so that it ended up pretty good. A lot of trial and error, especially with the legs, but I think it actually turned out pretty good. So yeah, that's my submission for now, and looking forward to working on the challenge later this week. See ya.